Hey everyone, it's Michelle Carre here for Thursday's Dig Deep video on the blog post. So this week the blog post was called Lessons in the Lyrics. So this past weekend I got to go and see Garth Brooks live and it was incredible. I talked about this in the blog post that it's been on my bucket list forever to see him in concert, and I actually wasn't sure if I ever would be able to do that because he retired, and then he had a show in Vegas. I thought, okay, maybe there. And then when he came out with his new tour, I was super excited about it, and then Matt got me tickets for Christmas, so it ended up being really awesome and I really enjoyed it. But of course, you know, live music is like nothing else. And as I was listening to, well, or like I said, singing, I don't think I stopped singing the whole time. I think there was like one song I didn't know the words to, and I think it was newer or really old or one of the two. But as the music is being played and sung, there's certain lyrics that always sort of stick with us. And so that inspired my post this week. And two songs that stand out for me are, of course, The River and Unanswered Prayers. So I shared in my post this week that The River was actually our grad song for grade 8 grad. And at the time I knew it had some significant meaning and significant lessons within those lyrics. But they don't mean as much when you're 13 because you haven't been through anything. You haven't, you know, weathered the storm. You haven't had to, you know, keep the ship between the shores and keep things moving along when it was difficult. So I knew there was something there, but I'd never experienced it. And then of course, as you go through life, you experience those things. So I think that video is always, or pardon me, that song is always a really good reminder that, you know what, you're responsible to decide what your dreams and what your goals are, and you're responsible to make them happen and to do the hard work that it takes to make them actually happen. The other song that I talked about was Unanswered Prayers, which is another great song. And I've said this too many times that I'm a planner through and through. And, you know, sometimes we plan for certain things, we hope for certain things to happen, we hope and pray and wish and, you know, cross our fingers and our toes, and they don't happen. And it can be really hard. It can be really hard when things don't work out the way you would hope they would or the way you'd planned that they would. And what I love about that song is the whole message is sometimes those unanswered prayers or unanswered hopes or unanswered dreams are exactly what you needed to get you to where you are today, to really give you the thing that is most important in your life, to really achieve your ultimate dream. Having that one fail or not happen or not come to pass, that's what actually made it possible for you to have what you have right now. So I just think that's such a great lesson. And as I was thinking about this and writing the post, you know, I thought there's so many times when songs really are the background music of our lives, you know, and there are lots of songs with many lyrics that touch people's lives in different ways. So I just wanted to encourage you to think about some of those lyrics that have really made an impact on your life and, you know, remember the lessons that they've taught you. You know, sometimes a song reminds us of a great time in our lives or a special place or a person, and sometimes the words are just the encouragement we need in a challenging moment or the pick-me-up we need in a bad day. You know, it's pretty hard to keep having a bad day when you turn on your best jam and just dance your heart out, right? So yeah, I think music is just such a great part of our lives, and it was such a wonderful reminder for me this past weekend, and I just wanted to share that with you guys and, you know, remind you that music is so important and to listen to it and enjoy it, and not only listen to it, but really hear what it has to say. There's a lot of lessons in the lyrics. So I hope you guys enjoyed Dig Deep this week. I hope you enjoyed the blog post. If you ever have something that you have a question about or something you're working through, send those to me. I mean, I often write blog posts from my perspective of what's going on, you know, either in my life or things that I see friends going through or just hot topics at the moment. And I'm always happy to, you know, answer a question that you have or write about something that is, you know, something that you've been thinking about or wondering about. So anyways, I'm wishing you all, of course, a delicious life as always, and I will see you next Thursday for the Dig Deep. And don't forget, tomorrow is Fashion Friday, and I can't wait to show you some really fun pieces from the spring line tomorrow. See you guys.